So, generative AI is everywhere right now. It's the new shiny toy, the buzzword, and the future. But here's a question I get all the time. How is generative AI actually different from the AI we've been hearing for the last 10, 20, or even 30 years? And to really understand that, we have to take a quick trip back. Back then, AI followed a pretty straightforward architecture. First, everything started with a repository. Basically, a big digital filing cabinet. It helped your company's data, tables, documents, images, customer records, and all the stuff you've been collecting for years. Then came analytics platforms such as SPSS or a bunch of other tools like Power BI. That's where data scientists build predictive models based on the data in your repository. And then finally, the application layer. This is where those models actually got put to work. Take Telco for example. You've got your customer data sitting in a repository. You build a model in the analytics platform to predict who's going to cancel their service. Then in the application layer, you try to stop them, maybe offer them a discount or trigger a retention email. Helpful? Absolutely. But was it AI? Well, not quite. It was more like predictive analytics with a touch of automation. To make it feel more like true AI, you need to add one more piece of feedback loop. That's where system learns from experience, what worked, what didn't, and it gets better over time. Like if your model wrongly predicted someone was about to cancel, that feedback helps tweak the model so it doesn't make the same mistake again. Basically, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on the model. That's been the playbook for decades. But then generative AI came in and it changed the game. Instead of starting with your company's neatly packaged data, you started with something else, the internet, or all of human knowledge. Think like Wikipedia meets Reddit meets scientific journal meets memes. It's massive, it's messy, and it's magic. The data feeds into large language models, LLMs, like the one you're hearing right now. These models aren't trained on just one company's record, they're trained on nearly everything. So, what's the catch? Well, LLMs know about everything, but not much about you. They might understand why people in general cancel a phone plan, but not why your customers are churning out. That's where prompting and tuning come in. Think of this as a layer like a translator. It bridges the gap between the general knowledge of the model and the specific needs of your business. You tweak the model, you guide it, you inject your context securely, privately, so the model becomes useful for your use case. Then, like before, the output flows into the application layer, where people actually interact with it. Whether it's surfacing insights, generating content, answering questions, or solving churn, that's where the magic becomes practical. And yes, we still need the feedback loop. But now, instead of feeding back into just your model, it feeds back into how you prompt and tune the model. It's the loop of refinement, but guided by real-world results. So what makes generative AI fundamentally different? It is the architecture of it. It's not just about moving internal to external data, it's about scaling from structured to unstructured, from small to planet-sized, from predictive to generative. You're no longer training a model in your basement, you're co-piloting a model trained on the world. And because no organization can store that scale of data internally, this shift required a brand new design and a whole new way of thinking. And that's the difference. So, thank you for listening about this segment, and I'll see you in the next segment about new age AI developments.